Hey YouTube, today I am going to be going over a Shaddoll deck for you. So I'm going to have the profile. First card we got in here, we got two Chaos Sorcerers. We got two in here because we can use them for Synchron Summon to the Dark, so we can support them with Dark Illusion. Then we can also use him for Miracle Synchron Fusion. We can use it for lots of support. So with support in mind, he can give you a lot of different plays. Ban his card, you can synchron up with him, so that way your attack is still not wasted. Chaos Sorcerer is an altogether good card that gives you, that is relatively cheap in price and actually gives you almost more utility than Blackluster Soldier. And actually, in a lot of cases, he does. Now we got Armageddon Knight, a dark level 4 warrior, basically meleeing those darks, start getting your plays started. He's basically what I use if I'm going first to give me an easy plus, or if I want to pop my opponent's card then play Shaddoll Fusion. Basically that's what he does. Now we have free Shaddoll Falcon. Basically what this card does is, I want it in my hand, I want one on the field. That's basically how this deck works. You always run one Shaddoll Falcon and have it active. Two Shaddoll Beasts, basically that draw card. I hate drawing this card, but he is a pretty good support. He pretty much helps the deck in drawing. Free Shaddoll Dragon, very good card. Bounce stuff back and destroy spells. Two Hedgehogs. Pretty much the only reason I have Hedgehog here is he gets that Falcon to my hand. If I had something that did something, I don't know, something that would better, I don't know how it would be better, but if it was, I would get rid of Hedge and run it. Then we have Squalma. Basically, it's a Foolish Burial, and sometimes it destroys cards. I really don't use it that often, so if they ever make a Shaddoll card that actually is anywhere near better than this in any sort of way, I'll probably use it. Now we have Exodus. Basically reset your deck, give it a lot more power so it can go back again, get all your plays, just kind of overwhelm your opponent. Then we got two Fenting Ferrets. Basically, this is the reason why I don't really care about him, is there's a fire, they destroy monster, they can be played in attack mode, and they deal 500, and it helps for the fire Shaddoll. So really, the Ferret is a lot better than that Squall at the moment. And that's the kind of reason why I took out the two Squalls for two Ferrets. We got two Minervas. Minerva, basically for that level 3 light spellcaster tuner. Yeah, it has everything perfect for it at the moment. So we can go with Beast for level 8, or any of the other cards for level 4. So yeah, we can go level 8, level 7 Synchrons real easy with Minerva, and go through a lot of different plays. See, really keeps our deck running. And we got one Neo Spacing Grand Mole. Grand Mole just gets over so much. He gets so many annoying cards off the field and will just piss off all your opponents. Like, he is one of your best cards you can think of. We got two Super Polymerizations. Basically fuse your opponent's stuff. When the last two Shaddoll fusions come out, I'll definitely probably be seeing how I'll institute them into the deck. I'm not sure at the moment, but I probably will find a way. I will find a way, depending on the effects. So, we'll see when it comes. Now we got Battle Fusion. I only am running the one because the deck kind of beat down Battle Fusion just to get rid of some of those harder monsters once they get on the field that I couldn't normally beat because I want to go for certain plays and like an honest. Free Shaddoll Fusions, I basically running free because I want to draw this card as soon as possible. I cannot wait. That's basically how this card works. I need to draw it right now. I cannot wait later. Now we got free Drag Downs into the Grave. Basically, this card, I've been thinking of draw cards, and I saw this card actually works the best so far because my Shaddolls get their effects. The Shaddoll Fusion does not become a dead card with having extras in my hand, because then my opponent get rid of it. I don't care because it wasn't doing me anything anyways. So that card actually becomes a draw. We have one Allure of Darkness, just another card that gives you that Good draw. You do have to banish one thing, which sucks, but it's a good draw. And I normally banish the Armageddon Knights if I have them. One Miracle Synchron Fusion, a good card to give me a powerful monster on the field if everything else fails. So a lot of times I summon Supreme Arcanite Magician with him. 2 Shaddoll cores. Basically good defense, level 9, so we can use it to go into our Star Eater, which is a great monster to summon most of the time, all the time. Just I don't always summon them because I seem to go into, I like to summon. 2 Dark Illusion, good card. Basically, we're going to try to get Midrash out, and a lot of times people will just try to banish Midrash because they don't want you to add your Shaddoll Fusion. So they have to target it. That card really hurts them. Now we got 2 Call of the Haunteds. Basically, since people like the MSC, you have this to play, and with this, you basically can get your Shaddoll's effects again. Needle Sealing, we got 2 of them. Basically, since you can play a lot of your monsters face down, this card hurts your opponent, it will not hurt you. That's pretty much all I have to say with that card. 2 Winda, basically it's prevent your opponent from special summoning twice, which shuts down a lot of decks pretty easy. I mean, really, Winda does shut down almost every deck at the moment, except for like Quillhorts and some of the newer stuff. But Winda is still pretty, still pretty powerful. Sorry about that cough. 2 Construct. Contract is just more my attacking card because I destroys a special summon monster and have good points. 1 Summon. It's going to get I only run 1 because I use it for basically to get over cards like Quillhort Killer, because he definitely can shut down the deck pretty easy. So yeah, that's basically where this card comes in. Then we got the Fire Shaddoll, which I actually like summoning this one better because it actually has a very good effect. When your opponent special summon, you can destroy that monster by sending a Shaddoll. So it's actually, in a lot of cases, a little bit better. And I really like its effect. So that's why I run 1 a bit. I kind of wish I could run more, but 15 space extra deck, and I kind of play all the cards so much already, I can't see how I would possibly take anything out. Yeah, I really can't figure. Maybe I would put some more in the side deck so I could change against opponents. We'll see how that goes. Now we got 1 Supreme Arcanite Magician, basically a powerful monster, good last resort stuff. Would come out with 3,400 attack points, can blow up cards, let you draw. I never really use the draw because I'm mostly killing my opponent cards and going for game when I summon this monster. So that's where he stands in the duel. And for our next monster, we have our Dragon Knight Draco Rayquaza, which is another Miracle Synchron Fusion. And he basically, same thing except for the Dragon Warrior, so he comes out, can take care of a lot of stuff. Tempest Magician, only requirement is Spellcaster, Non-Tuner, which we have plenty of those in this deck. It gets a spell counter, and you can just burn your opponent and push for a game when you summon this. That's a lot of times what I do because I discard the extra Shaddoll Fusions, and I just push for a game when I summon Tempest Magician. That's normally how it goes when I summon this card. And I use it for the Synchron Fusion. And then we have our Arcanite Magician, who basically can blow up cards. Yeah, that blow up effect he gets, definitely pretty aggressive, kills a lot of stuff in the game. And I mean a lot. You actually can use it as effect twice per turn, so you actually play him, then you play Miracle. You can blow up potentially 2 or 3 cards and still attack for 24 damage, which would be huge. 1 Darken, basically just gets rid of a card and deal that 21 damage. So we have a lot of different cards that help with pushing for games and pushing for a game in the deck. 1 Moonlight Rose Dragon, it's actually easy to summon, and it's a card I really like because it gets rid of and counter the Quillhort deck, and they're going to counter a lot of decks that just like to play level 5 or higher, because that actually becoming more popular. Moonlight Road Dragon really going to change the meta. I can tell you that right now looking at this monster. I can already see this one will affect so much, and we will have to learn how to play around him, which will become hard. Believe me or not on that, it will be true. Celestial Wolf, I have one of him. Basically, if I don't have that spellcaster, I like having him, because when he dies, he makes a monster lose 24 attack points, so they can really get weakened. Then we have a Star Eater, who basically is just a decent attacker and can kill a lot of stuff. So that's the whole reason for Star Eater. Nothing really too special. And we got one Scrap Dragon just because we can summon him, and Yorn comes out quite a bit, and blowing up some cards help gives a pretty good advantage in the duel. Now we got two Ice Hands. Ice Hands are basically cards I would change the Ice Hand with would be Shaddoll Dragon, and he'll probably become more of a change when what's it called come out with the Water and Wind Shaddoll fusion come out, and Fire Hand basically for Ferret. It just gives the deck a little bit of consistency in that. And we got two Trigodias to again kill Killer, and just to take out a lot of other stuff, especially like with Nukids and different stuff. So that's why we have Trigodia. One Fog King. Again, we are going to get rid of those Quill Horts, and Fog King runs over all Quill Horts like a boss. He is their boss because they cannot tribute summon, and the Quill Horts cannot tribute summon. They are very scared of Fog King. Now we have one Gorge, basically protects against nuking effect, and that's the whole reason we have Gorge here, because it's one of those good cards, and there are people who play a lot of nuking decks. Two Divine Rafts. It's actually probably the best negate monster effect in this card deck. I mean, Veilers are not bad, but I kind of like the Divine Raft better because I want to see that monster gone. It also protects against Honest and a lot of other stuff. The huge Revolution is over. Basically, Starlight Road, but cannot be negated by Solemn Judgment. So, pretty good card. I like it for that reason. And it's a counter trap, so it's hard to negate. Deep Dark Trap Hole. This is a good card, basically, because it works only on level 5 or higher monster, and with Pendulums coming out and all these new decks, Deep Dark Trap Hole is actually going to be very aggressive. It's almost like having another bottomless hole now. So that's kind of where Deep Dark Hole is. And one bottomless trap hole, obviously, if I could run two bottomless trap holes, I would, but I have to run Deep Dark Trap Hole. Two Curse Seal, the Forbidden Spells. Actually, with how the deck's been coming out, with Pendulums and Shaddolls, this card is really effective on nuking their decks. Like, if you hit their Shaddoll fusion with this, they pretty much have to fold and give you the win. So, yeah, with cards like this, it's basically how I side. And the traps, obviously I would side out the Dark Illusion if I know my opponent not targeting Dark Illusion, just a safe card to go into. So with that, that's how my Shaddoll deck is. I hope to see you guys again. Have a great day. Bye.